Could I interest you in some tomato juice?
Couldn't pay me to drink that stuff.
I thought they were paying you.
I still don't have to drink it. Can I buy you a beer?
That sounds lovely.
No alcohol, Mr. Metcalf, and bed check is in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Miss Westcott.
Well, if she's not Lady Killjoy.
I considered quitting this tour, but I have to make my car payments.
You're quite the realist to stick it out. I don't suppose I could get a rain check on that beer.
I wish you could, but we get off to play tomorrow.
What about afterwards?
Well, the train will be long gone. They're unhooking the Lemo sleeper car so the ball players can stay.
What a pity. I'm straight through to Reno for my divorce.
You already have one demerit, Mr. Metcalf.
Well, I gotta run or the Iron Maiden will kick me off the train.
Good night.
Yeah. Excuse me.
He's asleep.
I called the Petries and told them we were afraid of germs. They understood.
That's good.
But I don't.
Obviously not. You told them he was as healthy as a horse.
He is.
Which also makes him sound big.
And he is big.
Ergo, he obviously wasn't premature.
Oh. I didn't think of that. I'm sorry.
I don't want to give people reason to speculate. I don't care what people say about me. But it is our son who is the one who will suffer.
Hello? Mrs. Seneff. Yes. He's beautiful. No, not yet. Well, we just call him Baby. Oh, we'd love to have you see him, but the doctor said we should wait until he gets a little bigger, older. What with him coming early and all. Oh, I knew you'd understand. Thanks. And thanks for the casserole you sent. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
It doesn't mean I'm giving in on this James thing.
Anderson, DeGala, Dyer, Gennarelli, Lambell, Metcalf. Metcalf.
Told you, no demerits. Got my jammies on, I brushed my teeth, I said my prayers. I don't suppose I could convince you to come up here and tuck me in.
With your attitude, Mr. Metcalf.
You can call me Jeffrey. Do you have a first name, Miss Westcott?
With your attitude, Mr. Metcalf, you won't last 2 games. Good night.
Sweet dreams, Miss Westcott.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're gonna leave you now.
Mrs. Sloan, we didn't expect you till dinner.
Mike and I decided to come home for lunch.
The storm windows are all up except in the living room, and I'll get those before the day's over.
Good. What's in the oven?
In the oven, I believe that Gloria started the roast.
Doesn't smell like roast.
It doesn't.
Goodness, there are 2 big cobblers in here.
Why? Why what? Why are there cobblers in with the roast?
As long as the oven was hot.
But why 2 and such big ones?
Because...
Our apples are still in season.
Oh, my goodness, so are pumpkins. But that doesn't mean we make pumpkin pie for an army. This is not a restaurant, and it's false economy to buy more than we need, if anything, just because it's in season. We'll never be able to eat it all before it goes bad.
Well, why don't Abe and Gloria take one of the cobblers home?
That's very kind of you.
I know exactly what to do with the extra one. I need something to take to Mrs. Kahn. She's just had a baby, and you know with the new baby in the house, food is always welcome.
I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Well, in future, let's not let our eyes get bigger than our budget.
I'd like to tell that to Congress. You let me know when it's out of the oven.
I knew it was a bad idea cooking those here.
I thought that she was still in the office, and so did you, or you would have told me that before I put them in the oven, so don't give me a hard time now.
Woman, giving you a hard time is the last thing I want to do.
When I think of all the money we just lost on those ingredients, and not just lost, but going into their bellies.
Look on the bright side. At least they didn't fire us. They fire us, we lose the restaurant. I'll call Mother, have her pick up some more apples.
And now I'm going to ask one of the Lemo All-Stars to step forward. The most valuable player of the day is Arthur Schillip. Arthur, can you join me, please? Well, Mr. Schillip, can you tell me, how does it feel to play for the first time in the tall corn state of Nebraska?
Just swell, Miss Sabo. Because even though I've never been to this great state before, I felt like I was back home. Now that Lemo tomato juice is available west of the Mississippi, I can drink a can before the game like I did when I played for the Indians during the regular season. Lemo gives me the energy I need to get all those hits.
Oh, it sure worked for you today. You went 3 for 4. And tell me, is there any other time you find yourself reaching for a Lemo?
On a date, I always order a Lemo tomato juice for the little lady. That way she knows I have her best interests at heart.
Speaking of little ladies, what type of girl does a big, husky baseball player like you look for?
First of all, she has to like Lemo tomato juice.
I know I do.
And she's got to want what I want. A home, 4 or 5 kids.
That's my dream, too.
Oh, and it'd be nice if she liked yellow. That's my favorite color. Why, I never noticed before you were wearing...
Yellow! I think I hit the jackpot, gals. Wish me luck. And don't forget to drink Lemo. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Thank you to the Lemo Traveling All-Stars and the lovely Lemo Tomato Girl. Remember, drink Lemo, the tomato juice that all the All-Stars...
What are you doing here?
I didn't want to miss your game. The conductor was so understanding, he arranged passage for me on the next train. If you're still interested, I'd like to take you up on that rain check.
That's 1 demerit. 4 more demerits, and you're off the tour.
Well, that'd be swell if we can escape the dragon, lady.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Grandmother Davis, what brings you here?
What brings me here? You should know what brings me here. Apples.
Abe asked you to bring them here?
No, but I had to go to 3 stores to find the kind of apples you like. And I ended up not far from here, and I thought I could put my feet up.
Well, that was very kind of you.
Hello.
Mrs. Sloan, this is my mother-in-law, Rebecca Davis.
Oh, Abe's mother. No wonder you look so familiar. I'm pleased to meet you.
And I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Sloan. I've heard a great deal about you.
Well, heavens to Betsy, Michael, look at this. I knew I recognized her. Turn to page 30. Abe's mother is the cook at Rupert's Cafe.
Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it?
It explains why they took umbrage at our criticism of the place. Remember how they got their backs up when we refused to rave about the grand reopening of Rupert's?
They must have thought we were trying to slight the poor woman.
Had I but known she worked there.
Let's make it up to them. Let's patronize the place. And whether we like the food or not, let's say it's delicious. Looks like they specialize in cobbler.
I don't imagine your mother knows you're traveling with a married woman. Thanks for buying Lemo.